Hello, I'm Brigadier General Jay Jabbour, the new F-22 Program Director, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this edition of the F-22 Program Update video. In this report, you're going to see many of the important achievements accomplished by Team Raptor since our last video update. These achievements include the first launch of an AIM-9 air-to-air missile, as well as the first launch of the advanced AIM-120 AMRAAM. We also saw the first flight of aircraft 4004, the first full-up Avionics F-22, which demonstrated the incredible potential of the Raptor as an unequaled air dominance fighter. In addition, aircraft 4001 was delivered to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in this reporting period. Raptor 4001 will begin live fire testing at Wright-Pat in the summer of 2001. On a more personal note, I began my affiliation with the F-22 program in 1987 as Director of Test and Evaluation for the Advanced Tactical Fighter System Program Office. After that, I flew the YF-22 as Combined Test Force Director. Then I served as Chief of the F-22 Air Vehicle Team. These and many other duties associated with the F-22 program over the years have made this new assignment as F-22 Program Director even more gratifying. The recent successful achievements of the Raptor are all part of this exciting video and are just a few of the reasons I'm proud to be associated with one of the finest teams ever assembled to flight test and produce the best fighter ever built, the F-22 Raptor.
July 25, 2000. Aircraft 4002 prepares to achieve a major milestone in the F-22 flight test program. Test pilot Chuck Kilberg will launch an AIM-9 missile for the first time from an F-22 Raptor. The AIM-9, a supersonic, heat-seeking, fire-and-forget missile, is the workhorse of the American fighter fleet. A successful launch of the AIM-9 will be the first step in full-up testing of the Raptor's sophisticated arsenal of weapons. After final checks are completed, Raptor 02 is launched and proceeds to the test range at China Lake Naval Air Station. The AIM-9 is launched from the Raptor at 20,000 feet at a speed of Mach 0.7. The launch is a definitive success and validates the capability of the 21st century fighter to fire an air-to-air missile from an internal weapons bay. October 24, 2000. Another major milestone in the F-22 flight test program is accomplished. Raptor 4002 is armed with an AIM-120 missile in its main weapons bay. The AIM-120 is an advanced medium-range air-to-air missile, or AMRAAM, which is to be the primary weapon for the F-22. An all-weather, beyond-visual-range missile, the AIM-120 will provide the lethality to ensure the F-22's air dominance role as the world's best fighter. The successful launch of the AIM-120 is one of 9 flight test criteria required to be met by the end of 2000 for the F-22 program to begin low-rate initial production. November 2nd, 2000. Raptor 01, the first F-22 to fly, is ferried to Dayton, Ohio by Lockheed Martin Chief Test Pilot Paul Metz. Paul Metz was the first pilot to fly Aircraft 01 more than 3 years ago.
Delightful flight. Did a few flyovers here at Wright Pat to show the airplane off to the folks that really gave birth to it right here at the F-22 Systems Program Office.
Greeted on arrival at Dayton by local area and base dignitaries, including Program Director Brigadier General J. Jabbour, the F-22 will be subjected to live fire tests next year to determine its reaction to simulated combat punishment. Eventually, this first-of-its-kind aircraft may be displayed in the U.S. Air Force Museum at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. November 15, 2000. Aircraft 4004 is launched on its first flight from Marietta, Georgia. With the flawless demonstration of both AIM-9 and AIM-120 missile separation tests, the F-22 team is now focusing on testing the integrated avionics suite and in-flight low observables in aircraft 4004. The Raptor's avionics systems were designed to combine stealth, superior speed, and agility. The F-22 avionics provides extended range location and identification of threats long before the enemy is ever aware of the presence of the F-22. The first flight of Raptor 4004 provides a clear demonstration that the goals of the avionics program are being achieved. As the year 2000 draws to a close, the F-22 flight test team can point with pride to a series of outstanding achievements. The successful missile launch tests in California, the first flight of Raptor 4004 from Marietta, Georgia, with its revolutionary avionics package, and the retirement of the Pioneer F-22 aircraft 01 to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio. Great achievements lay on the horizon for the Raptor as aircraft 4005 prepares for its initial flight. The year 2001 promises to be another successful transition for the F-22 flight test team as the Raptor moves toward low-rate production and ever closer to its role as the air dominance fighter for the 21st century.